Productions.
What's up YouTube, I'm Kayla Janae, and as you can tell by today's title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a closure wig. And in order to complete this process, you're going to need a mannequin head, scissors, a dome cap, and of course your bundles with needles and thread. To start off, I'm just going to be putting my needle through, and I'm going to be doing a looping method. This process is very repetitive, so I am going to try to be as descriptive as possible, but whenever I'm taking the needle, I am going to be putting it through the actual weft just to ensure that the whole sew-in is going to be secured. As you can tell, I do have these push pins that I took from my mother, but I'm using that to hold down each track just so I know what I'm working with and how much space I have whenever I'm sewing around the whole mannequin head. Once you have your push pins in your favor, you can go back to sewing in with the looping method. And when I say looping method, what I mean by that is that I'm going to be pushing the actual needle upwards, and with the thread that I have left towards the bottom of the string, I'm going to be wrapping that towards the top of the needle before I pull it through. And whenever you're doing this, especially when you're around the elastic band rim of the dome cap, you want to make sure you're not actually going through the elastic, because I've done this before and your wig will not be able to stretch and actually fit on your head. So make sure you're actually going through the actual fabric, not the elastic. And throughout making the whole entire wig, I did continue using the looping method throughout the whole process of making the wig. I just feel that it secures the wig even more, and it makes the wig last so much longer whenever you loop it. Also, while making this wig, I did not cut any of my bundles until I actually got to more so towards the top of the actual mannequin head. I actually kept folding it back and forth from left to right whenever I got towards the ends, and I just continued doing that all the way towards the top. And also, the looping method is so convenient for me because that's also how I secure my thread after I'm finished with using one strand. Like I said, this process is very repetitive. I do try to make every type of hairstyle I do as simple as possible. So as you're doing this style, you are going to have to move the push pins as you're going. Kind of as my guide, I always move it within each row that I'm going up towards the top. Personally, I do not recommend doubling your bundles whenever you're sewing down a wig. I just feel like it makes the wig look more lumpy, and you can actually see the tracks through the bundles itself whenever you do it this way. It just lays down more flat and it looks more smoother whenever you're finished with the product. Now, I do recommend finding you a nice movie to watch while you're doing this, because this did take me about 3 hours to do. It wasn't that long, but you know, you need something just to make the time go by. So make sure you get you a little drink or something just while you're doing this. Whenever you're actually pulling a thread, you want to make sure you're pulling it tightly to make sure that the whole sew-in is going to be secured as possible, because you do not want this loosening up on you throughout the time of you wearing it. Because I already had my closure sewed down before I started sewing in the bundles, I just want to make it clear that this is the same method that I used to lay down my closure. The only difference is that I used like the pins and I put it in the corner of my closure And after that, I went in and sewed down my closure with the looping method. After that, that's pretty much it to how I make my closure wigs. Like I said, it is pretty repetitive, so yeah, you're just going to continue doing those steps throughout the whole entire process. And after you get that, you get to the top, you're going to secure your wig and your wig will be complete. Because this was filmed from a weird angle, I just want to make sure you guys can see close up of what I meant by the looping method. This is just an example of how it's coming out, and to ensure you guys on how yours is supposed to be looking. Because we are coming towards the crown of the head, this is where I will every now and then start cutting pieces of the tracks, just because I wanted to continue to lay flat whenever the wig is complete. Alright you guys, this is my final product. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in the next video.